Hello everybody. I am doing a little bit of a different review today. So normally it would make sense to try products before I review them. But what I'm doing today is I've just received a product that I'm going to be trying over the next few weeks, probably a couple of months even. And because the packaging is so nice, I wanted to share it with you. I haven't, although I've heard a little bit about it online and in the press and stuff, I haven't opened this box, read anything about it in terms of the instruction manuals. I haven't ever seen it in the flesh, if you like, either. So I wanted to do an unboxing review, if you like. So, a little bit of background not to go on. So it was probably well over a year ago when I first saw an advert in numerous beauty magazines for different IPLs, so intense pulse light treatments basically. And it's a way of removing hair. So obviously this has been available in like salons and clinics for years and years, but I think at quite high cost. From what I know, I've never had it done. Because I'm naturally dark haired, I feel quite self-conscious sometimes about hair, body hair. And this is kind of gross and a bit personal, but my leg hair and my bikini area appears to grow quite fast and is obviously very dark, so it's more noticeable. So I have regular wax treatments because even when I've just got a little bit of hair anywhere, I don't like it, never have done. So I have my legs and lady area waxed every 4 or 5 weeks, sometimes even less if needed. So as you can imagine, that's quite expensive for me. I have switched to shaving sometimes for a little bit, and it just doesn't give the same effect. Your skin isn't actually as smooth and the hair grows back thicker, stubbly, not nice. I've also bought quite a few different wax kits and wax strips to try at home, but so I've put the wax on and I'm never brave enough to pull the strips off and don't do it myself. I know there's lots of other ways, like hair removal creams and stuff, and to be honest I have tried everything, but I find my appointments at the salon for a wax are the best for me. However, like I say, over a year ago I saw the adverts for the IPL systems to be used at home, and I thought that was amazing, something I really, really wanted. But when they launched, they were really, really expensive. I think one unit I saw was about £600. And to the normal, everyday young woman, I think that's really expensive. So even, obviously, recently I bought the iPad 2. Don't really know why I'm comparing it to that, but that was quite an expense. So like a good 500 quid. But with something like that, that's going to last you, and I don't really know where I'm going with this, but I can almost warrant that high amount of spend and save up for that sort of thing because I know that it will see me through work and personal and blah blah blah. But when you see an item that's for personal use, that yes, although you'll use it a lot and it will do its job, I just couldn't warrant that amount of spend. And I talked to a lot of my friends and family about it over the last year, about the different systems that are out there, and I haven't come across anybody that's got that sort of disposable income, if you like, to spend that much on that sort of product. And I thought initially it's a real shame because I think if they just lowered them just a little bit, so like an acceptable price, I'd say between 100 and 200. But it's hard because I can understand from the manufacturers that there'll be cost at that for a reason. And I suppose if you compare it to visits to clinics and salons, like I'm not very well prepared, but from memory, like at a salon that I used to go to, it was really expensive, like 60 quid for a half-hour session. So that soon adds up. If you're trying to remove the hairs of your legs, you can imagine how many sessions you need, because they only do like small patches at a time. So I can kind of see why they've costed it so high, but I think it's unattainable for a lot of people. Anyway, to cut a long story short, I've been, obviously I'm a beauty blogger, and I am often sent things to try, which I'm really, really grateful for. I've been in conversations with Boots, which is a product I've got, which is their iPulse product, and also with Philips for their version. I forgot what it's called actually. Lumiere? Linear? I don't know. I've forgotten already. But I really don't want to badmouth them, because that's not what I'm about. But I had a really odd conversation with their PR company who send their products out, and they require their products to be sent back to them after a number of weeks. So I declined that for a couple of reasons. One being, I wanted to do a full I can't imagine that I can commit to a few weeks use that I'll make sure I get all my areas of my body done. I don't want to be stuck to a time limit. I want to be able to do it as I would normally do it at my own pace if I'd have bought it myself. And the other thing that I found quite odd is it would be extremely unhygienic to either resell the product, give it to someone else. Like, I can't imagine what they would do once I sent the product back to them, other than either throw it away, or the most logical thing I could think of was maybe they take it apart and use the parts of it for something. But I just found it a bit odd. At the same time, I was having discussions with Boots, who were very interested in me doing a review, and video reviews in particular, which is good for me because I find it easier to just turn the computer and the video camera on and just talk a load of crap like I do without planning it, rather than sitting down and having to think about an article to put on my blog post, which is why I'm doing less and less writing on my blog and more videos. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of background there before I dive into it. I'm going to be doing regular updates. I'm not going to commit right now how often I'm going to do it until I've read about it and know more about it. As you all know, I did the Lumi Clear acne trial, and I did an update video once a week for 12 weeks. I found that was too much. Some weeks, as you'll probably have noticed, there wasn't much to say other than, yep, it's still working. So I don't want to do videos just for the sake of it. So I'll let you know how often I'm going to be doing them. I'm going to also try and, I will be doing one to show you how it works. So it might be a bit random, and I might need my boyfriend to take the camera footage whilst I'm doing it on my legs or something, just because I want to show you how easy it is to use. So without further ado, this is the lovely box that it came in. So it looks like a high-end product to me. So it's called Boots Smooth Skin Plus. So this, it's branded as iPulse as well, and this is literally just launched this month in 2000 and... sorry, I hesitated then because I heard a terrible squeal outside of a car. So yeah, this is launched this month, which is May 2011. And they've added some like key elements, features and benefits to the product as well. So with new electronic sensor for accurate skin tone measurement, now with 20,000 flashes for greater coverage, 30% faster treatment time, and now suitable for body and the face, which would be good. So I am a little bit embarrassed, but occasionally I will do something with my top lip. Don't really want to talk about it. But yeah, my eyebrows, I'll certainly be using it around that area and in the middle for when I get some, but predominantly it's going to be for legs and bikini for me. So I'm very excited to open it. I don't really want to ruin it. Let me get some scissors. Kind of don't want to ruin the nice box. Okay, so just take all this leaflet off. So you're left with a really gorgeous, this looks like real leather, and I bet it is for the price. So this retails at £3.99, I believe, so they brought it down a lot, but it's still 400 quid. So it's a gorgeous leather box, nice little carry case, so it'll fit neatly in my bedroom. I like how discreet it is. Like I said, I've never seen this before. This is the first time I've ever viewed it. I love the fact that it's not branded and it hasn't got anything on it, so no one knows what it is. So I can just put that under my makeup dressing table, and it'll just look really cute. Actually, it'll really go in my house, so I like the minimalist look. It's got a little zip on it, so let's have a look. Oh, it's got a little tab on it. Hang on. I need to just cut free. I can't cut this free. There's like a little security tag on the zips that stops them from opening. I'm not entirely sure how anyone's supposed to get into that. I've got the strongest scissors in the world in here. Sorry about this, everyone. Cannot get in. So this is not a good thing, is it? You can tell that this is what I'm trying to open. There's like a little plastic tag on it. But I can't see anywhere where you're supposed to cut it or set it free because it's not big enough to... I'm going to try and lift it off this way. Oh my goodness. How is anyone supposed to get into this? Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry about this. This video could end up being like 40 minutes long. How the hell? Seriously, I cannot work out. I'm an intelligent woman. It's not hard. Oh my god, I've done it. I just had to try and slice it off. That's the little bugger. So that's not a great start. Hopefully they'll make up for it. So here we go. Unzip it. Very nice. It's got a nice hinged ribbon on it. A little instruction booklet, which is really nice. Just whack myself in the face. A little plastic cover. And then the system, which is so well packaged and secure. That's nice. Very nice. So this is it. That's really, really light. The box is actually quite heavy, but I guess it's the leather. So permanent hair removal. It's got the cord and the plug all wrapped around it. That's a really nice feature. Very compact. Just open it. So yeah, I haven't read how to use it yet, so I can hear the oven beeping, which means my tea's ready, so I can't stop on too long. But I'm going to have a read after my tea about how to use this. So there's quite a long cord, which is great, so I can have it on the table while I'm doing my legs and stuff. Only used with the power supply provided. So there's a little thing here for the power, which I am assuming is in here. Yep, so once you remove the package, you get a little plug there. Okay. These are heavy, so they must be the light things. And a activator gel. Ooh, this looks very intriguing. Let's have a look at what we've got. Ooh. Wow, so this must be the tool that does everything. So that looks like, that's where all the action is. It looks like a little computer chip and a camera randomly. Little button. Oh, whoa, that just flashed me. Probably shouldn't be doing that, should I? Okay, so I'll have a read up about that. Very light, very nice. And finally, what's in here? So that's a power supply. Okay, so this is, okay, so that's not great. That's quite bulky and heavy. So this little thing goes in the back of the machine there, and it's the power supply, and then the plug goes in there. So that's not great, but I don't know how else to do it. It would be better if the plug was wrapped around, which I thought it originally was, and you only needed one. But I guess it's so powerful you need a power supply, perhaps, I'm guessing. So I'm going to read how to do it and do a separate video and talk you through how it works, but I just wanted to show people what it looks like, because I don't think many people have had exposure to it. I know I haven't. So the actual machine, if you like, is really compact and really nice. That fits on really sweet. Press and hold button for 3 seconds to activate. So I just need to understand what the hell I'm doing, really. That's interesting. It says don't use this product if you have tanned, fake or naturally, in the last 30 days, which is going to throw me a little bit because I use fake tan quite a lot. So I'll have a read about that. It might just be that it lightens those areas, and if it's on my legs, I don't mind because I can cover them up with jeans and trousers and stuff, so I'm not that bothered. So yeah, I just need to work out how it all fits together and how it does its thing. But I wanted to show you the unboxing of it because not many people do that, and I thought it'd be a nice change. So I'll do a separate video later on showing it in action and letting you know, giving you regular updates of how I've got on with it. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you've got any questions, please place a comment below. And also, if you follow me on Twitter and become a fan on Facebook, I'll be talking about it all the time, I'm sure. Okay, bye.